हाय गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल। आज हम एक डिफरेंट क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करेंगे। द क्वेश्चन वुड बी बेसिकली टू फाइंड द मैक्सिमम प्रोडक्ट ऑफ अ सब एरे इन द एरे and the basically we will be solving it through two process. One would be brute force and the other one would be cadence algorithm. So first let me just give you an idea about how the brute force would work. So let's assume that we have three elements in the array, and that is minus 2, 4 and 6. So the brute force basically suggests that we have to iterate through all the three elements. Okay, so we'll iterate through all the three elements one by one. So first we'll take minus 2 and we'll assign that to p. Okay, and then we will have another inner loop which will start from the next index, that is I plus 1, and will go up to the last element. So we have p. So I'll just write it down over here for your easy understanding. So initially p would be like minus 2, right? And we already have our result, which is which we are going to save, right? It would be minus 2 initially. So this is before the iteration. First iteration has started and p is minus 2, result is minus 2. Now once we enter the inside loop, what will happen is we are taking the I plus 1 element. Okay, I plus 1 element is 4. So we multiply the present element p with the array j, which is 4. So p was minus 2 and then we multiply it with 4, which will give me how much? Minus 8, right? So we get minus 8. Before doing this, we are also saving, updating our result. So for the first iteration it will not change because p was initially minus 2 and result was minus 2. After that is done, we go and update the p value. So over here we get the p as minus 8, right? Now when we go for the next value, like that is for j equals to 2, we will take 6, right? Then we'll check the result, whatever is the maximum of p n's result. So p is minus 8 and result is minus 2, so result remains the minus 2, right? It does not change, it remains the same. Now after that, what we are doing is we are finding, we are multiplying the array j element with p. So p was minus 8 and then we multiply it by 6, right? So 6 will give me how much? Minus 48, right? So after that we also then the j value is 3, right? So the j loop will break and we update the result as maximum of p and result. So what is maximum of p and result? Is minus 2 only, right? Then we go for the array for I value equals to 1, right? So we start with p equals to array of 1. So p is array of 1 means 4, right? And we have result as minus 2 initially. So then we go with j equals to 2. We take the j equals to 2 element, which is 6, and before multiplying p with 6, we update a result. So which is maximum between result and p? So obviously 4 is maximum, so result will get updated as 4. Then we multiply p with the current element, so it is 6, which gives me 24, right? Then j will go for 3. So 3 is anyways like less than my array length, right? Because it is equal to 6, right? But we are running the loop up to 2 only, right? So result will get updated because this loop will break, inner loop will break, so result will become 24, right? So once that is done, we come back over here and then we go for I equals to 2. So the moment we reach I equals to 2, we will update the p as 6, right? We update at 6. Now the j loop, okay, now over here if you see, we are running it up to array of length -1, so it will not enter, right? Because array I value is how much? 2, and array length is 3 minus 1 2, so I is not less than 2 because 2 is equal to 2. So this iteration will not happen. This is how we'll get the first value. So let me just run this particular case and show you the output. We are getting it right, brute force 24, right? Fine. Now let me take you to the much more better approach, which will help us in solving the problem over here. I have written the code earlier only so that I give some time on explaining the code. Yeah, so we are going to use cadence algorithm to help you understand. We'll take the same array, which is like -2, 4 and 6, okay? And initially what will my result be? It will be -2. What will my maximum so far be? Equals to -2. And my min so far is also -2, okay? So the iteration will start. We'll take the element one by one, okay? So I is 1, so we start from 4, okay? We have a temporary max element. We will take the maximum of current element, that is 4, comma the maximum of minimum so far into the current element, comma maximum so far into the current element. So we are basically doing a double max check here. First check of max between minimum so far into the present element, comma maximum so far into present element. So which one gives me the maximum? I'll take that, then compare it with the current element and the maximum element. So for easy understanding, let's have a iteration. So over here I value is 1, array of I is 4. So what is the maximum of minimum so far? -2 into 4 and -2 into 4, -8. So -8 will anyway come. Then we'll compare between 4 and -8. So what is maximum between 4 and -8? It is 4. So my temp max value will be 4, right? And minimum so far will basically take the minimum of the previous expression. So array of I was 4 and this was -8. So what is the minimum so far? Is -8. So this will be -8. And my maximum so far will be updated with temp max. So temp max was 4, so maximum so far will be 4, right? And then finally I update my result. Result will be maximum of the max so far and the result. So -2 comma 4, which one is greater? 4. So result will be 4. Now we'll go for I equals to 2, right? I equals to 2. So array length is 3. This iteration will take place. So array of 2 is how much? 6, right? So we'll compare array of 6, max of array of 6, comma max between minimum so far. Minimum so far is how much? 8. 8 into 6, how much? 48, right? Okay. So this will give me 48, but over here I just missed the minus symbol. It is -48, right? So -48 comma maximum so far into the current element, that is 6, which is 24. So what is the maximum of minus 48 and 24? It is 24. Now we'll compare it with the current element. Current element is how much? 6. So what is greater? 24. Temp max will become 24. And minimum so far, the same expression, like 6 comma minus 48 comma 24. What is the minimum? Minus 48. So minimum will remain minus 48. Now max will not remain, actually it will change from minus 8 to minus 48. Max so far will be temp max. So temp max was how much? 24. So max so far will change from 4 to 24. And my result will take the maximum of max so far and the result. So max so far is how much? 24, and temp and result is 4. So what is the maximum? 24. So my result will update to 24, right? So this is a much more better approach because we are solving this whole problem in big O of n time complexity. And just for like understanding, I'll run this code as well. So let's just check. So you can see over here that we got an output of 24, which was expected. Max product of subarray in the array via cadence algo is 24. So yeah, if you have basically liked the content, liked my explanation, please do like and subscribe to the channel, and do post your queries in the comment box if you want for further clarification. And I would also suggest to basically suggest the next question which you want the solution for. Thank you.